Alright, so I got what I think is one of the funniest movies I done seen in a minute, right? You're like, what does that have to do with gang stalking? Trust me, everything. Everything has to do with everything that's going on, not just in the country, in the world, in the black culture, whites, everything. And like I said, it's just funny as I'm watching it. You know, the it's just something to watch. But automatically, you know, you see what it is, right? But it was, I think pretty accurate. It was an up to date like hood movie, like from the '90s, and it really wasn't that corny. Actually, what I think was bad, or either they did it on purpose, it was like actually accurate to me. And what I'm saying is to like niggas, they gonna think it's accurate. Like, yeah, like a young nigga right there. Well, he ain't that young. He's scruffy as fuck. Not just cause he got beards. I know niggas when they was 16 had beards like that. At least when we was kids. But they go say think I'm saying is accurate. No, what I'm saying is accurate, and it's not trying to show it. It shows to me like I'm looking at it on a different plane. It's showing the liberals and the Democrats the plan, and it's like they're trying to pass it on. You're like, it's just a movie. No, I'm telling you, and I'm not. There's no reason to panic. Trust me. I'm not. This is it. This is like I'm on one of them conspiracy theory shows. It really, it's hilarious. It is totally not supposed to be. It don't even have funny, like some of the movies back in our day, Boys in the Hood or whatever, got funny scenes. I don't even think it really got funny scenes because, again, see, that's what I'm saying. That's how I know it's accurate. They've been so brainwashed to think that they tough because they don't laugh. And like remember I said that in some of my earlier videos. I was explaining to these niggas, when I'm laughing, that means you're in trouble. And you can get offended, like, who the fuck are you? It has nothing to do. The easiest way I can explain it is like I'm laughing at work. And people wondering why I'm laughing. Because maybe I saw something that you did. Yeah. Like somebody trying to sneak in late. And you didn't point them out. You didn't do nothing. You just saw it. You ain't even make no moves. You just saw it out of the corner of your eye and you saw the manager saw him or whatever, or her. And that's what I'm saying. But it's also another level. Like somebody about to get killed. You like, how's that funny? Somebody's about to get murdered. Because normally, like I said, if I'm laughing, that means they did something. And I know by law, there's no such thing unless, in the moment, self-defense, it has to be in that second. Those couple, you can't leave even 2 minutes later. Somebody did you so dirty, beat you or whatever. You go to your car and come back. It goes to premeditated. But if you happen to have your pistol on you and, he was beating you with a stick, yeah, you can kill him in some states. Whatever. And I know for a fact. But you know, what I'm saying is basically, it is like that you fucked up. That's what it is. Like, you fucked up. It's on the same level. It's something that's so simple as you always, somebody who always late, and we all saw the boss, or we heard him, the boss, or whatever. I would like to say the word, the supervisor, whatever, because they call me boss. No, regular civilians just, hey, boss man, yeah. But anyway, we all heard it. You come with, I'm gonna have to let you go. And he could have the saddest story, or she. They could have the saddest story. I got kids. I got this. I got that. Is And then this time they not even late coming to work. They come late coming back from lunch. So what all your kids got to do with you taking a 40-minute lunch when everybody took a 30? So you start laughing. I mean, it doesn't matter, if I lose this job, I'm going to lose my spouse, my house, kids going to get taken away. But yada. You're like, that's horrible. No, it's not. It did make it so normally in that situation, that's what I promise you. Every situation, they've been given chance after chance after chance. And you're not laughing because you're happy. It's natural. You can't help it. It's like, pfft. It's like, cause you wouldn't do it. You would be doing. You probably wouldn't even, normal sane people. You probably wouldn't even take lunch for a while. Or either leave. You on the place. Even if the lunch spot right across the street, it take you 10 minutes for all the walk there. You still got 20 minutes left on your 30-minute break. But you like, fuck that shit. You ain't selling out, you ain't kissing ass. Yes, master. Or nothing. It's just because, first of all, the whole point that you in this situation is you been fucking up. You been late. And why everybody else ain't late, but you late all them times? You're like, what does this have to? What I'm saying I'm trying to explain why I said this movie is because it's supposed to be serious. It is serious. I said it's actually pretty good. The picture, and it got this, it's more up to date. So I really don't understand their thinking, but I understand why they think like that. It's like I said, it's like it explained this whole Democratic plantation and how they even got good lines, where they think the lines. To me, I think the writers yeah, this line gonna be, it says, as black people, we slavery taught us how to survive, but it didn't teach us how to live. And I'm like, this nigga probably when he was writing, like, yeah, this some fire. This a fire. Even though he write movies, he in real life, write movies. He the writer, but it's like, this nigga probably like, yeah, this gonna be some, either he, got that from a quote, or something, this some Alex Haley level shit, or or whatever, whoever, I'm just being facetious, you know, you know, uh, but it's mixed with like gangster shit. I just watched this movie. Okay, you're like, why are you rambling on? But because, like I said, it shows out the whole plan, but not intentionally, I think. Or maybe it is intentional. I don't know. Because they even said how it's keep getting passed on. Because like I said, all of this shit is supposed to be in Oakland, right? It's based. It's played out. There's no reason for these little kids. Because the kids, the main character, they're only 20. If this is up to date, that means he was born in like, what, 99 or 2000? Something like that. There's no reason. All that shit been dead, really. That was the 80s. That was our generation. Whatever. It's over with, man. It's fake now. All of this shit is being pushed by the celebrity, not just rappers. Even celebrities you wouldn't even think, actors, all of it. You're like, why? Because Democrats, they need a permanent underclass. And yeah, it is hard. Even to a conspiracy, me saying, I understand it's a plan. I'm trying to figure out why also. It's like, why can't you just do your job as a politician and, fix what's wrong in these cities? And like I said, up until recently, I thought that's just the way things work. You know what I'm saying? Just, it is what it is, politics, it is, but now you're seeing they literally could have just done something. And like I said, the ones I talked to, they're still supposed to be educated, but still like, white politicians do it too. But like, yeah, but why their neighborhoods don't look like black? If they're corrupt and stealing money from their neighborhoods, either they're smart enough to fix everything and then steal a little bit, or either, and the black politicians are too dumb to fix everything, but just steal all the money, period. Like, shit, we could just steal all the money and blame it on white folks. It's racism. That's why Chicago fucked. That's why this neighborhood fucked up. That's why this city fucked up. And we'll just keep all the money for a few of us. White, they crooked as fuck too. Okay, but why aren't their cities fucked up like our cities? And you could try to say, well, okay, if that's the case, I thought you were an activist. I thought you were this and that. So what have you been fighting for? I thought you going to Congress or you a congressman. So what you been doing? Where's the money going? If we don't question it not because we're scared or because we just think, well, that's it. Not even, some of us, you got someone who didn't even think with white folks, you just think this is just the way it is. It's just fucked up. And then somebody that came and lifted the veil. Just lifted the veil from all eyes. And you got some people who slowly realize. Then you got some people who refuse to recognize. And so, like I said, like this movie, it's showing, because they got a lot of lines, right? A lot of scenes. And I'm not putting this, you're bashing a black movie or black. No, nope, not at all. Like I said, it might be his down, or at least with me, his downfall. He made it too realistic. It's showing how these kids nowadays have been brainwashed that they still have to be hard. You know, the father was teaching them he have to the old school. You know, like if somebody take your stuff, you gotta beat them. You know, or you can't let no. But see, that's different, and that what you're like. This is it's the same. No, it's not the same. All this shit is fake. It's like the motherfucking bully shouldn't have been trying to take their shit. You know, not like that. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to get at. It's like the whole thing is orchestrated. Not like it's like they saw what happened in the '80s and thought they can keep reproducing it because of rap music and shit like that, and nobody would notice. They would like we all would just think this is just the way it's gonna be in the hood, you know, air quotes, all that shit that these fake ass niggas, you know, for some it's always the fake ass niggas that get offended when somebody else use the word hood, bitch, cause you fake as fuck, you stupid bitch. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be defending it like that. Oh yeah, I'm from the hood. You know whatever. You a fake ass nigga, bitch ass nigga, straight up. But you know, it don't make me mad like, oh, I'm more hood than you. No, it makes me because I won't even say ignorant. It just fake as fuck. See what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about if it's ignorant or not, or trying to impress nobody. No, bitch, that shit fake as fuck. You fake as hell. I'm getting tired of y'all fake motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? This shit is getting on my nerves. You know. You know, let me tell you, like, I thought this was about gang stalking and, you know, harassment. And it is. It is. Trust me. I'm telling you, it all coincides. It all coincides. And I think the problem that I can't put it all together is not because I'm not eloquent or, you know, speaker. It's just still don't have all the pieces. I know that. I'm patient. The pieces are being still revealed, you know. You know, if you study your scripture, all this and that, it don't all come like, you know, like that. But faithfully, and I ain't even talking about me. Just, oh, I'm been so faithful. No, it's literally, I ain't even asked for none of it. It's just coming. I ain't asked for the bad or the good. It's coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. Like, oh shit, that's what that. Oh shit, goddamn, damn, these motherfuckers stupid. You know, it's like, what the fuck was y'all thinking? And, you know, as it starts getting revealed, you know, the veil get pulled back. Like, what the fuck? Who would even think it is on a global level? It like you started off about a movie, you keep ramping. I'm telling you, it's all connected. It is like, uh, you know, like I said, you know, as I watch you know, it got a lot of lines I've seen from other movies, or even real life or our generation. You know, like the writer, you know, just you can see that, well basically he's been influenced. All right, so but actually like I said, it's pretty good, you know, as far as real, but you know, it's I guess for the younger, that's my point. It's more of the brainwashing that you have to, if you're black, you have to go. You're like, what does this have to do with white people and everybody, and Mexicans and Asians because these motherfuckers is part of the globalist plan to take over the whole fucking globe and shut everybody down and control all of us. You're like, why? Because civil rights movement, and it's like for them, oh shit, this is a free way to get in. You know, a free pass to say whatever you want, just like with the Me Too, and do whatever you want, and people can't question you. You know, like I said, you know, people been pointing out, you know, white guys, they're scared, you know, as white guys, if they hear me talk, oh, no, I wasn't never scared. Yeah, right. If you're a supervisor, you know, I bet you're not walking around tippy toes, but, you know, you might have some employees, you know, you're not going to say nothing to too much unless they, you know, it got to be something blatant. And you might got the motherfuckers that's doing blatant shit, and you still don't know why. Because you'll be labeled a racist, lose your job, lose everything. They got you in check. See what I'm saying? And like I said, I ain't on white folks' side. What I'm saying, I'm on our side. People who love your freedom. Yeah, because matter of fact, there was one line in the movie, and when he got sentenced, you know, well, that's what the movie was about. He got sentenced to a life sentence, whatever. You know, it got to do with, you know, he did a killing, yada, yada, yada. But and he, it's supposed to be deep. The judge said, "Now you're losing your freedom." Because he said the judge told me before he sentenced me, I'd lose my freedom. And I'm sitting there. I bet it was a white liberal judge, a Democrat, because this California. I bet it was a Democrat sentenced your ass to life sentence. But he did kill 2 people in the movie. So anyway, but my point is, they live in them Democratic cities, New York, L.A., California, Oakland. And there's a difference. What I'm saying is, they could have fixed your situation where you didn't have to. Your only way out was robbing and stealing, and shit like that from each other. And before this guy got elected. Oh, but anyway, the line he said was, well, I was never free anyway. Yada yada yada. Before he got sent to prison and did his, and it's like, yeah, you're right. You know what? Like I said, y'all writing this shit is supposed to be deep, but actually it's telling on yourselves. He right. He wasn't free. Why? Because of the Democratic plantation. You weren't allowed. And I ain't even talking about, oh, come on to the Republican side. No, no, no. What I'm saying is you aren't allowed to make your own decisions. That's not freedom. You were already a slave. They made your decisions for you soon as your mama said you was pregnant. When she was 3 months pregnant, 3 weeks pregnant, and figured out she was pregnant, you was done. You was already a slave. You had no choices but to make the choices you made. And it's not because you a bad black dude or you a black male. It's because these motherfuckers, just like this motherfucker that hit that horn right there. These motherfuckers, I think that's the chick that worked for the parole office or whatever. But anyway, your choices were made for you. Think about it. You black person, say you want to vote for somebody else or vote for Trump. What happened? And in some cities, people do get beat up. They do get beat down. You know what I'm saying? They beat up the liberals are the worst ones. Antifa out there like in Seattle, Washington. What do? Them the nastiest motherfuckers beating up people. Matter of fact, look like them. Purple hair, look like Antifa motherfuckers. And now I am being facetious. But the line was supposed to be so. The judge, once he sentenced me to life, said you're about to lose your freedom. And I'm sitting there like, nigga, and he said, yeah, I was never free. Yeah, I'm like, actually, you're telling the truth. Because of Democrats and liberal white folks, you were never free to make your own mind up. You know what I'm saying? You had no choice but to follow these fucking choices in the hood and wherever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like them coming out, bump, doing that whack shit. Bet. This nigga and his little purple haired bitch. Like I said, don't feel sorry for her. Oh, how could you talk about that woman that she's a fucking murderer? She's a gang stalker and a treason. She's committing. So I don't think we have to, as far as the only time we got to treat them right is once they're inside prison. Then, cruel and unusual punishment is something that we all agree with, that we can't do that, So once they're convicted, then I stop calling her a little purple haired bitch. Once she's, doing a prison sentence for harassment, murder, attempted murder, because we don't know how long she's been a part of this program, so don't feel sorry for that little bitch. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I'm saying? Once she's in custody, just like the rest of these gang stalkers, Pelosi, all of them, then hey, yeah, they're paying their debt to society. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we treat you right. 3 hots and a cot. We ain't gonna do you dirty. We ain't like y'all. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, like I said, that line, you don't even know. I'm like, y'all supposed to thinking that shit real. Oh, this shit real, nigga. No, it's real because it did hit me. Not hit me like, oh, that's deep. He in prison. Oh, they took away his freedom. Oh, the white man, the cracker did this. No, it's like, damn, this shit is, you don't know how that deep that shit is. The Democrats and the liberals, you was in prison. You wasn't free. You was a slave. You had no choice, but you couldn't think, and the people around you, your father, your mother, they had no choices but to be a nigga, a Democrat, a fucking slave slave on the Democratic plantation. You couldn't leave if you tried to leave. You know, in his rhyme, he also, as usual, and that's nothing to do with it. He wanted to be a rapper, you know, and one of his rhymes was, something about this nothing new day shit. You know, when I was a kid and rap was new, there was nothing about, he one of his rhymes was about how. Well, let me stop it. I'm gonna start a new video.